What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another video. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you watching. If you're new, do me a huge favor. Literally just click the subscribe button. Click it, turn on your notifications, comment, like, helps me out, makes me feel good. And yeah, just subscribe. So in today's video, we're gonna be reviewing one of my oldest sales calls ever posted to the internet. I've never watched this before. I briefly looked over it and it's crazy. I don't even know what I was going over in this presentation. I don't even think I really knew what I was talking about to a certain extent. This is over a year ago. So we're gonna be reviewing this and seeing what exactly I was saying to this individual. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Obviously things have changed a lot since then. You learn a lot. We're gonna jump onto the laptop. I'm gonna review this, kind of see what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing now, basically teaching myself from a year ago. But yeah, we're gonna be traveling back in time and reviewing the sales call. So let's get on to the laptop. So we're on the laptop and we got a live SMMA meeting gone bad. So this is a 14-minute sales call, which is extremely different from now. Now they're about 35 minutes to 45 minutes. So this is going to be really interesting to see what I go over. So let's just dive straight in. That intro is just crazy loud. Just so you guys know, I edit all these videos, obviously, back then. So the intro is just crazy loud and just terrible. I don't know why I implemented B-roll of a hay field. Let's just rewatch that, actually. I implemented B-roll of a hay field. Everything else is fine. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but the hay field's kind of crazy. Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Nice to meet you. I'm Carter.
Yeah, you as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you're offering. I kind of have an idea about what your company does.
Okay.
It was brought to my attention that
it's so echoey in my old office. This is when I was in university. I love how I dressed up more back then than I do now. Like I used to always wear like literally suits, blazers, turtlenecks. Now I've dialed it back, but it's funny. I used to always dress up so hard.
You might be able to get me some leads.
Yeah. So we're just looking, basically, obviously, like you said, we're a digital marketing agency. We specialize in real estate, and we were just kind of looking to move in your area as everything's been going well and work with a new agent. And we've seen that, you had good reviews, and we liked your page, and my team and I kind of looked into some of your stuff, and we liked what you're doing. So we decided we'd reach out to you and see if you would be interested in working with us. So yeah, basically in this meeting, I'm just going to be going through how we can help you if we think we're going to be a good fit for each other, and just asking you some questions basically to get a baseline of what you're already doing. Holy, I sound so nervous in this. Like I'm saying every other sentence. I can just tell I'm so nervous by the way I'm talking. It's crazy because it's just so different now after taking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meetings. Now I'm going into this just strictly trying to sell the individual. Here you're just going into it nervous, not trying to sound dumb. Like it was a totally different perspective going into these meetings when you first start compared to like obviously later on, which just comes with experience and taking more calls. But the slideshow is absolutely terrible too. I wonder if I'm even going to ask him a question or build any rapport whatsoever. I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to go into straight selling right away. And like I said, just making sure that we can actually get you results, because obviously we don't want to waste your time and stuff like that. But yeah, I just had some questions for you just to get started, just to kind of get to know a little bit more about you. But if you have any questions for me throughout, just feel free to interrupt me talking, and you can go ahead and ask.
Sure.
So how long have you actually been a real estate agent for?
Just about 5 months.
Okay, so I am building some some rapport. Sorry, let's see the other questions I ask. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. That's even better now that you're just starting, so we can kind of get the ball rolling that much quicker. So that's even better. Have you ever ran paid advertisements or reached out to a digital marketing agency or done anything like that before?
Yes.
Okay, you have.
So I've been approached by about 32 different marketing agencies.
Okay. 32 different marketing agencies. Buddy had an exact answer for how many agencies have reached out to him. Like he said 32 exactly. That's how many agencies have reached out to this guy.
I do run my own Facebook ads and Google ads.
Okay.
Even though I've only been in the business for 5 months, I have about almost 10 closed deals behind me. Okay. So I do have a lot of clients coming in. Okay, that's really good. So how
do you get good results from running these paid ads yourself? I know it's very time consuming and you gotta focus on things that, makes you money in sales and closing and all that fun stuff, but do you get good results from running them?
Yeah. So I've got a couple of sellers and a couple of buyers from my ads on Facebook. Facebook seems to be really good for me. I actually found that the free ads are working.
That's the first I've ever heard of an agent saying that it's actually worked out for them running it themselves. That's the first time ever.
Better than the paid ads in some aspects. And I also have a team that gives me leads, and I also have other agents that's been providing me leads.
Okay, that's really good. That's awesome. That's good to hear that. We checked out obviously your socials, like your Facebook, Instagram, you have all that. I just want to mention your website is very good. We loved your website, how it's built and everything. It's very excellent, which is something that's very much so needed as we're sending so much traffic to the website, so it needs to be able to convert. And we loved your website. Socials are good as well. You upload constantly, which is also really good. Do you run your socials? You do the content stuff for that? Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I have it on the schedule.
Okay, that's really good. I know I ask every real estate agent this, and every agent almost has the same question. It's kind of hard to track, but it's just for like baseline purposes. On average, how many kind of seller or buyer leads do you get a month strictly from like everything, referrals and everything like that?
That's not even a question that anyone can answer. Like, there's no amount of leads that they get every single month. That's why they're on this call, is to generate more leads, because they just get repeat and referral and stuff like that. That's such a dumb question to ask. If anything, I should be asking how many closed deals, like stuff like that. Like, no one knows how many leads they get every single month. They don't get any leads. That's the whole point of why they're on this call.
I know it's a tough question.
About one or two.
Okay.
Because I'm only 5 months in, it's a little bit easier to say that.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree. Okay, awesome. So basically a little bit about us and kind of how we operate. So like I said earlier, our main priority is getting you results, our clients and agents results. So we definitely don't stray away from that, and I'm not going to waste your time if we don't think that we would be a good culture fit together, or we can get you results over time. I'm not going to put you through, a 3-month process of trying to get you leads when we don't think it's possible. We over communicate with all of our real estate agents in a sense of we want to make sure that you're constantly aware of what we're doing and what's going on, and how we're changing things to, get you even better results and more leads. We over communicate in a sense as we're not going to be in your inbox constantly, asking for content, asking for ad examples and stuff like that. Because we know this is very time consuming. Like you said, you ran Facebook advertisements before. You know that in order to actually get good results, you kind of do have to put a lot of effort and work into it. So we're not going to constantly nag you for that stuff. That's basically it, and a little bit of background about kind of how we operate and work here. We're not like a ginormous team. We don't have a big office, so what you're paying for isn't going towards, an espresso addiction or our rent fee. It's strictly going towards.
Oh my God, this is bringing back so much memories. I remember saying that line every single call. What you're paying for isn't going towards like a rent or an espresso addiction. Oh my God, this is so funny. Like, I barely remember some of this stuff, and I can't even believe like this is the slideshow I used to go over. This just screams like just started an agency in school, have no idea what we're doing.
Paying my team to develop your ads, do all the other work, and then the other half or the other budget is going to go towards actually getting results and paying for the advertisements on Facebook and Instagram.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to go ahead and share kind of one of our case studies here. This is one of many case studies. I could obviously email you the other ones. I don't have them currently on this laptop, but this is.
Oh my God, like, what a terrible case study. 89,000 impressions, 18,000 people reached, 39 link clicks, and 4 leads in a random 2 weeks. Oh my God. That's terrible.
Just kind of created in the slide. So going into kind of our packages, it's a personalized package developed strictly just for.
So I don't even talk about the service. I just go right into the packages. The entirety of the media is me talking about the packages. I don't even tell them how we get our leads, how we do anything. I just show them the worst case study ever and go into the packages. So I literally talk a little bit about us, go into a terrible case study, the worst I've ever seen, and then pitch them on personalized packages that are already set up, so they're not personalized.
Said real estate teams and agents. We kind of do it in a 2-step process. So first we start off with actually building your social brand and getting you as much traction, as much following as you possibly can before we send, tens of thousands of people to go check out your website, your Instagram or Facebook and stuff like that, which I will pull up that package right now. So that's on here.
So how do you do that? Like, do you just like create targeted?
Yeah, exactly. How? We don't even know because I'm not even explaining it to you. I never used to even do the service delivery at this point, so I had no idea how. This is so funny. He literally has no idea how we even do anything because we never explained it.
Like posts, or what's your process?
Yeah, so basically our social media management strategy is kind of obviously doing a market analysis and checking out what other agents are doing in your area and seeing what's working for them. Then we'll go and create, 2 or 3 posts per week. Reels are working really well with the new Instagram update and stuff like that. So that's going to get you the most traction. We'll be posting, I believe it's like 2 reels in the post a week, keeping stories every day. What this does is kind of actually get the community involved with your posts, asking you questions, stuff like that. The more involvement you have in the stories, the more, I guess, engagement.
This is crazy. My pricing is even crazy. Like, why would I put 3-month trial, no refund policy? I shouldn't be telling them there's no refund policy. Like, you just don't even want to like advertise that. It just looks sketchy. And then $1,200 a month, $600 going towards ad spend.
Engagement you'll get with the posts, and the more your posts will be spread out on Instagram. We're also partnered with a professional real estate photography team. So we'd send them to any new listings that you have, obviously complimentary of us and complimentary of the package. We'd send them to any new listings.
That never actually happened. We were partnered with a real estate photography team, but we never had to do that. They just never did it.
Or anything like that.
How many clients do you have?
We currently have around 8 or 9 real estate teams. We have more, I guess, more clients than that. That's just kind of like the teams, and then you break off to kind of like the agents. But yeah, that's currently who we're working with. So for starters, social media management, like I said, this is.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
My team and I and our website. Is that a coded website, or did you get someone to just build that for you? Did you build it?
And the code is provided.
That's good for everyone coming on and be the community is.
So I don't know if it was like who originally. I'm not looking for someone to run my social media.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was like who originally first messaged me, because I thought the whole thing was like you had extra leads that you wanted to share with me. Mm-hmm. And I said, like I said, I've been approached by lots of marketing companies. I'm sure you guys are great. They all give me the same.
Oh my God, that was terrible. Overall, I don't even want to hear this guy shred me, but that was just a terrible. I didn't even explain the process, how we get our leads, probably because I didn't even know how I had a media buyer at that point. That was just overall terrible presentation. This is what happens when you do YouTube University, try and learn everything yourself, and you don't get a mentor or course or anything like that. I was really just doing everything myself. But yeah, I didn't even explain the process. Don't even show them how we even get the leads or how anything works. I literally built some rapport with them, asked them a few questions, went over us, how we became an agency, showed the worst case study of all time, then pitched them all the packages, which is crazy. But yeah, this is an old sales call anyway, so I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. Obviously, that's the first time I ever watched that, so that's hilarious. But yeah, if you guys like this video, subscribe, like, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.